Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy for Civil Services. Let us discuss today the Hindu newspaper of Delhi edition. The first article is we are going to discuss about TN House resolution asks Centre to set time limit for. Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy for Civil Services. Let us discuss today the Hindu newspaper of Delhi edition. The first article is we are going to discuss about TN House resolution. Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy for Civil Services. Let us discuss today the Hindu newspaper of Delhi edition. The first article is about TN House resolution asks Centre to set time limit for Governor for clearing the bills. Past 3 days, the same topics it is repeating in the newspaper. 2 days before, I explained you regarding the governor's powers and responsibilities in terms of giving their assents to the bills. Just go through that particular article. Let us see what is the context in the news. This topic comes under your General Studies paper 2, Indian Polity, Powers and Responsibilities of the Executives. So, Tamil Nadu Assembly adopted a resolution which was moved by Chief Minister of the state urging the central government and the President of India to immediately issue appropriate instruction to the governor to give assent to the bills passed by the assembly within a specific period. So, three more articles in the same day regarding the issue related to the governor assent to the bill passed by the Legislative Assembly. So, Tamil Nadu governor, he granted his assent for the bill passed by State Legislative Assembly known as Tamil Nadu Prohibition of Online Gambling and Regulation of Online Games 2023. This bill was passed. Right after the resolution, the bill was passed by the governor of the state. Even Telangana state also appeared to the Supreme Court of India in terms of constitutional impasse practiced by the governor. So, hours before the Supreme Court hearing regarding the petition on the constitutional impasse, by refusing to act on several bill which was passed by the state legislature. The hearing of the case, which was filed by Telangana State April 24th. So, total 10 bills are pending. In that, 3 bills got the assent by the governor of the state. 2 bills reserved by governor for consideration and assent of the president, and 3 other bills under the active consideration of the governor. This is what the exact status by the governor side to the court. So based on this particular article, you can easily understand what kind of disputes are happening between the governor of the state and the state legislative assembly. Add on to this, one committee was mentioned in the article name called Rajamannar Committee. This Rajamannar Committee was set up in the year of 1969 by Tamil Nadu government regarding a question related to the center and state in terms of the federal setup. 1971, this Rajmanar committee come up with a recommendation and they demanded readjustment in the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution and residuary powers to the states. Under Article 246, there was a division of power mentioned in our Constitution between the Union and states, and it contains 3 lists respectively. On those lists, the center state can make the laws. Add on to that, concurrent list also added. So Read these articles and go through the previous video as well to know about the responsibilities and the constitutional provisions related to providing assent to the bill passed by the state legislature. Next article, it is about India's borders are safe, can't be violated, Amit Shah. So no one can take even an inch of Indian territory, which was said by the Home Minister of our country, Amit Shah. You know about regarding mentioning a few places in the region of Arunachal Pradesh by China, which sparked in the news. So about the development project which was initiated in the state of Arunachal Pradesh, Amit Shah also come up with the border issue. So he makes sure that there is no kind of violation in terms of acquiring the single piece of land from our country. So drills test India's COVID-19 preparedness. As I mentioned you in the last article yesterday about the COVID-19 preparedness instruction given by the Center Health Ministry to all the states, based on that the drill started. Next article, it is about much to write home about this post office. See, this topic comes under your General Studies 3, Science and Technology. Cambridge layout in Bangalore, which sparked in the news, country's first of its kind 3D printed post office. The Alsur Bazaar post office were technologically built. So, country's first of its kind 3D printed post office was set up in the region of Bangalore. Alsur Bazaar post office. 3D printing technology was used in terms of building around 1000 square feet. So, what exactly the new technology stating about? It is reducing the cost of the building will be 30 to 40 percentage less than regular low cost buildings. So the buildings can also be of any shape and not just as a square or a rectangle. Move to the next article, that as I mentioned, three more articles of the day was completely related to the governor's issue. Tamil Nadu governor OK's re-adopted a bill and the constitution to end dependency, amending the constitution to end dependence on governor. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin says. So just read all those articles that will give you the proper understanding. Telangana governor gives assent to three pending bills as well. Moving forward to the next important topic of the day, Finland's journey from neutral to NATO. This is very important topic in terms of your international relations related to the NATO, that is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. See, April 4th, 2023, Finland officially joined to the NATO. So, however, the Sweden's path to NATO membership remains blocked by Turkey and Hungary. These two countries are going to be a part of NATO. That is what the exactly the context in this particular article. We need to know about the background. Finland has joined NATO due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which was made its smaller neighbors feel that the need for the powerful military backing that NATO provides. So, a little bit of brief regarding the same. This particular topic comes under GS2 International Relations. We need to know about this NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which is popularly known as political and military alliances consisting of 31 member countries. It was formed officially in the year of 1949 to promote the mutual defense and collective security among its members. 1949, by the time of this particular promotion, around 12 founding members of the alliance, such Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, United Kingdom, and United States. Since 19 more countries also joined under the NATO. The last one was joined under the NATO is Finland in the year of 2023. So this NATO is one of the important organization which comes under the control of the capitalist countries. When the world completed their war, Second World War, the Cold War started, then divided into two power blocks, that is USSR and USA. So the people who were come under capitalist formed an association under USA, and the communist countries comes under USSR. During that time period only this NATO came into existence. So the headquarters of this NATO, Brussels, Belgium. Remember the special provisions which is known as Article 5 of the NATO is a key provision. Because of this only, most of the Western countries are like wanted to have a proper military backup which is given by the NATO. Article 5 of the NATO treaty is a key provision that state that an attack on one member is an attack on all members. This particular provision has only been invoked once so far after the 1911 terrorist attack in the United States of America. However, this NATO also protection does not extend to the members' civil war or the internal corps. It is only for the external aggression or the war. So these are all the important topics that we need to know. And what are the impact of Finland joining to the NATO? See, Finland joined to this particular NATO has gained better security now. The better security is provided by the NATO, but it's losing out on significant trade and tourism revenue. Trade and tourism revenue it was making from which country? Russia. That is going to be lost for them. And the status as a confidence building presence in the Baltic Sea. And Europe at large is being threatened. For NATO, the addition of Finland brings in a military trained to repel an attack from Russia and strengthen its position to stationing the weapons closer to Russia. However, Russia sees this as dangerous historical mistake that could escalate the Ukraine conflict and has said it will strengthen its military capacity in its west and northwest. This is the exact impact of Finland joining to the NATO. Moving towards the next important article, as I mentioned in the last discussion over the Hindu newspaper, right lessons. Wider, transparent consultation are needed in shaping the curriculum. GS1 regarding the NCRT and deletion of the portions. This particular topic you can read. Apart from that, you can move towards the next important topic. Discussed shooting down of Chinese spy balloon with India, says American general. See, the United States has discussed the shooting down of Chinese spy balloon with India and the challenges involved in it. So, General Kenneth, commander of US Pacific Air Forces, said this particular statement. What exactly there in the context of this news? See, during this time of bilateral air exercise, India and United States of America come up with bilateral air exercise name called COPE India. This topic comes under your General Studies 3 under the defense. So COPE India, the bilateral air exercise started in the year of 2004. For the year of 2023, it's going to happen between April 10th to April 21st. The objective of this particular exercise, enhancing the operational capability and interoperability between the two air forces. The first flight training exercise in the year of 2004 held at Air Station Gwalior, India. Important of this particular air exercise, air mobility training, air drop training, long forces exercises, fighter training exercises. So this will be enhanced in terms of sharing their technical aspects between USA and India in terms of the Air Force. Next article we can focus related to the monsoon. India to get below normal monsoon rainfall this year. See, the SkyMet Weathering Forecasting Agency says the rains are expected to be 94% of the long-term average. So India is likely to get below normal monsoon rainfall in the year of 2023. Increasing likelihood of El Nino typically brings dry weather to Asia. See, this monsoon rainfall in India is expected to be 94% of the long-term average. So, Indian Meteorological Department is expected to announce its annual monsoon forecast soon. What is the importance of this annual rainfall during the time of June and September? Because it helps to grow the important crops such as rice, corn, sugarcane, cotton, and soybeans. So let us see and wait for the forecasting of this annual monsoon. It's going to be released by Indian Meteorological Department. What is meant by this El Nino? El Nino is a climate pattern that describes the unusual warming of surface waters in the eastern tropical of Pacific Ocean. Right? That's all about this particular article. This article comes under your General Studies Paper 1 Geography. Center told to frame policy for menstrual hygiene in schools. This comes under your GS1 Indian Society. So the Supreme Court of India said a uniform national policy should be implemented or framed by the center in consultation with the respective state of our nation and union territories to ensure the menstrual hygiene by providing sanitary pads, vending and disposal mechanisms, and exclusive washroom for girls in schools. Because it is appropriate one to provide assistance to the girls who is coming for the schools and providing the proper sanitation and also looking after a menstrual hygiene cycle for their lifestyle. Next important topic, that is Indian History Congress denounce recent changes made in NCRT books. This Indian History Congress has said that it is greatly alarmed by changes in the history syllabus as well as the textbook by the NCRT. So, the Indian History Congress urged all the historians to stand up against the distortions of history, removing some part of the Mughal court and the development which made by them. It is not going to be in a proper way. So, that is considered as the distortion of the history. So, this particular article comes under your art and culture of general studies. Next article is about China military ready to fight after exercise near Taiwan. So the China's military declared on Monday it is ready to fight after completing 3 days of large-scale combat exercises around Taiwan. So for today, I'll give you one task. Just go through what exactly the dispute between Taiwan and China from the origin, so that it is easy for you to understand in depth why this particular thing is happening on the contemporary period. Just read this. States subsidy accounting must be transparent. CAG. So, Comptroller and Audit General of India, G.C. Murmu, said that the state must take measures to maintain a proper accounting of subsidies. Just read this article, it is stating about your fiscal deficit and revenue deficit and how we can keep outstanding debts at an account acceptable level. So, this particular article comes under your General Studies 3 Indian Economy. One more article that we need to understand here. Aam Aadmi Party received the status of national party. So, what is mean by national party and what all the provisions are there? National party and state party. So, national party means it has a nationwide presence as opposed to a regional party that is restricted to only a particular state or region. So, a certain stature is sometimes associated with being a national party. What are the conditions which is given by Election Commission of India? One party can be recognized as the national party. So let us have a clear idea about what exactly the national party is about. Remember, Election Commission of India, Political Parties and Election Symbols 2019 Handbook 2019 Handbook. A political party would be considered a national party under the three important conditions. It is recognized in four or more states. Remember, four or more states, that particular party recognized as a state party means that is the first condition. Second condition, if its candidates have secured at least 6% of total valid votes in all or at least the four important states. Which election? Lok Sabha election or any state assembly election. And at least four MPs in the last Lok Sabha polls. Four MPs in the last Lok Sabha polls. Or, so third condition. If it has won at least 2% of the total seats in the Lok Sabha from at least three states. So a party is recognized as a state party, it is different. A party is recognized as the national party is different. What are the three conditions which comes under recognizing as a national party? So this particular article which is giving you Aam Aadmi Party was recognized as a state party, like national party. Okay, so it is very important article because related to the election symbols reservation and allotment order 1968 stipulating the criteria for recognizing as a national or state party, right? So the topics here, whatever we discussed, it is important for the day, and I want to add on the two important topic that you need to read on your own and have a proper understanding regarding the same. How have recent weather events affected wheat crop? This you need to read on your own. Just read and analyze the topic so that you will get important of the forecasting of weather and how it is affecting the crop, particularly wheat. Right. So that's all for the day. Stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Good day.